2 Lotte unenäomaailma etendusele. See on siis Vanemuise teatri muusikali produktsioon ning see Lotte unenäomaailma etendus toimub Tallinnas Nordea kontserdimajas laupäeval 5. novembril algusega kell 18.00. Ning ma nimetan nüüd 3 pileti võitnud inimest. Te saate oma piletit kätte siis Selveri lastealalt kas nüüd või siis võetakse teiega hiljem ühendust, aga kõige parem on ikkagi ju nii, et lähete piletitele lõpsti järgi, mis taskusse taskus. Seega tähelepanu, 2 piletit Lotte unenäomaailma etendusele on võitnud Sirje Nano. Sirje Nano, te olete võitnud 2 piletit Lotte unenäomaailma etendusele. 2 piletit samale etendusele on loosi tahtel võitnud Kadi Nõmm. Palju õnne teile, Kadi Nõmm. Teie unenäomaailma Lotte piletid ootavad teid 2. tasandi lastealas. Ning viimane loosivõitja on Prix Toomingas. Prix Toomingas, palju õnne teile. Teiegi saate oma 2 Lotte unenäomaailma piletit kätte 2. tasandil asuvalt Selveri lastealalt. Hea publik, sel aastal on Tallinn International Horse Show heategevuspartneriks vähiravifond Kingitud elu. Fond kogub annetusi nende vähihaigete toetuseks, kelle raviks ei jätku Eesti Haigekassal vahendeid, kinkides nii käitudes neile lootuse ning võimaluse elada või isegi terveneda. Kutsume teid kõiki üles annetama Kingitud elu fondi sularahas, pangakaardiga või telefonikõnega. Fondi oranžide plakatitega vabatahtlikud leiate Suurhalli peauste juurest. Kingime üheskoos elu. Täname teid. Dear audience, this year Tallinn International Horse Show's charity partner is the Cancer Treatment Foundation, The Gift of Life. The foundation gathers donations in support of cancer sufferers for whose treatment the Estonian Health Insurance Fund does not have sufficient resources. The foundation gives them hope and a chance to live and even recover. We encourage everyone to make a donation to the foundation, whether it will be in cash, by card, or by making a simple phone call. You will find the foundation's volunteers by the main entrances to the arena, and you will recognize them by the orange placards. Thank you. Kiidame veel meie häid partnereid ja toetajaid. Tallinn on suurim põllumajandustehnika müüja Eestis üle 20-aastase kogemusega. Aktsiaselts Tallinn pakub parimat tehnikat hobuse kasvatajatele. New Holland traktorid, väikelaadurid, heina- ja silotehnika, Taani firma Konskilde adrad ja heinatehnika, Porsche, külvi- ja mullaharimistehnika Saksamaalt ning palju muud. Täpsemat infot leiate veebiaadressil tatoli.ee. Tatoli is the biggest agriculture machinery seller in Estonia, over 20 years of experience. Tatoli offers the best machinery for horse owners. It will be New Holland tractors, wheel loaders, hay and silage machinery, ploughs and hay machinery from Konskilde, Denmark, horse, soil and seeding machinery from Germany, and lots more. More information you get from their website www.tatoli.ee. Ning meie siirad tänud kuuluvad ka meie aastatepikkusele toetajale Selverile. Selver on super- ja hüpermarketite kett, millesse kuulub täna 44 kauplust, millest 14 asuvad Tallinna erinevais piirkondades. Selveris on head, värsked ja kvaliteetsed kaubad ning oskuslik ja kiire teenindus. Selveris saab oma ostud alati kiiresti teha Selve Ekspressi iseteenindussüsteemiga. Selver, see on midagi head igale maitsele. Selver is a chain of supermarkets and hypermarkets which primarily sells food products and convenience goods. There are 44 stores in the Selver chain, 14 of which are located in Tallinn. Selver is the first choice for customers for everyday purchases because it provides quality goods and services, convenient shopping environment, and swift and competent service.
Mari Kivisalu, kui te mind kuulete, teie pangakaart on viidud infoletti. Mari Kivisalu, pangakaart on infoletis.
mu põhjamaneid. Helgib taevas ja kutsed kiired, kes maha varjud jätavad. Surmad kuuled mu põhjamaneid. Surmad kuuled mu põhjamaneid. Siin on nii hämar, siin on nii vaikne, vaid sinu sosistusi kuulen. Ja näen su nägu, su valget nägu, mu põhjamaneid. Ja näen su nägu, su valget nägu, mu põhjamaneid.
Tütarlaps, kes sa 5–10 minutit tagasi ostsid F-oli boksist maiustusi, sa palun mine sinna boksi tagasi. Tütarlaps, kes ostis 50 minuti eest F-oli boksist maiustusi, palun mine sinna tagasi.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself. I saw her today, I saw her face, it was a face I loved, and I knew I had to run away. Get down on my knees and pray. That day your name still ain't begin. Needles and pins, because of all my pride.
Head pealtvaatajad ning pisut saame kuulata jälle kaunist klaverimuusikat. Meile musitseerib noor helilooja ja pianist Kaspar Tambur. Ole hea, Kaspar, palun! Täname meie head partnerid Tallinn International Horse Show, Kaspar Tamburit, nende muusikaliste pisut mõtlikumat laadi hetkede eest. Oli ilus, aitäh sulle! Valmistume vaikselt siis õige pea algavaks Alexela maailmakarika etapiks ning see annab hea võimaluse tänada Tallinn International Horse Show tiitelsponsorit Alexelat. Armastad hobuseid, siis armastad ka Alexelat, sest Alexela on suurim hobuste toetaja Eestis. Toeta sinagi. Igalt sinu kütuseliitrilt ja igalt sinu elektriarvelt annab Alexela panuse Eesti spordile ja kultuurile. Alexela on aasta kultuurisõber 2015. See on tiitel, millega tunnustatakse pikaajaliselt Eesti sporti ja kultuuri toetanud ettevõtteid. Love horses, then you'll love Alexela too, because Alexela is the biggest supporter of horses in Estonia. Why don't you show some support as well? Alexela will make a donation to Estonian sports and culture on every liter of fuel you buy and every electricity bill you pay. Alexela is Friend of Culture 2015. This is the title awarded to long-term supporters of Estonian sports and culture.
Üks erakorraline teadaanne. Kristina Pärtel teid oodatakse platsile. Kristina Pärtel oodatakse platsile. A little girl named Emily has lost her parents. She is waiting for her parents at the information desk. Little girl named Emily has lost her parents and she'll be waiting for them at the information desk. She speaks English and she is approximately 4 or 5 years old.
Tallinn International Horse Show heategevuspartner vähiravifond Kingitud elu on viimane õlekõrs neile, kes vajavad vähiravi, mida haigekassa ei rahasta. Oleme sel aastal toetanud 35 inimest, kinkides neile uue lootuse ja võimaluse elada täisväärtuslikult oma lähedaste keskel. Helista annetustelefonil või leia Suurhallist üles fondi vabatahtlikud, kelle juures saab teha annetuse nii sularahas kui ka pangakaardiga. Kingime koos elu.
Tere tulemast oma tõeliste talentide hotelli, Nordic Hotel Forum.
We received a letter from Susan Bowles thanking Avis employee Debbie Jones. On a recent trip to Fresno, Susan's flight was delayed and landed an hour late, 45 minutes after we closed. But Debbie knew about the delay and wasn't going anywhere. Which is good, because Susan doesn't pack light. Waiting for renters if their flights are late seems obvious, but not everyone does it. We do. At Avis, we're in the business of treating people like people.
Lemmikloom, täieõiguslik pereliige ja nii on see ka Eestis, kui valid Petsiti uuel tasemel kaubad ja teenused. Meil on lai kaupade valik, uuel tasemel loomakliinik, grooming ehk lemmiklooma hooldussalong, avar Royal Canin treeningsaal ning mugav ja turvaline hotell. Nüüd on Petsiti ka Tartus.
Viis põhjust, miks valida Power. Pikendab torustiku eluiga, kaitseb küttesüsteemi, vähendab küttekulusid, tagab hea vee kvaliteedi, vähendab oluliselt hoolduskulusid. Power säästab raha. www.power.ee
Horse Market Equestrian equipment shops, all for the horse and rider in Klaipėda and Vilnius. Top quality riding clothes and professional horse equipment. More than 60 brands and more than 2,000 products. New collection twice a year. Horsemarket.lt online shop. Animo, Cavalleria Toscana, Equestrian, Kentucky Horseware, and even more of your favorite brands. Official CWD dealer in Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. Horse Market, we always know what to offer because here, riders work for riders.
Anname jõudu julgetele, kiiretele ja pühendunutele. Alexela kliendina annad sinagi.
Sporti on hea nautida, kui sinu eest ollakse valvel. Nii saad südamerahus tegeleda sellega, mida armastad. Üksi või sõpradega. Suvel ja talvel. G4S sinu eest valvel.
Subaru Forester, kõrgelt hinnatud kõigi seiklusimuliste, teerajajate, julgete, sihikindlate ja ka autoajakirjanike poolt. Linnamaasturite võrdlustesti võidab Subaru Forester, kirjutab Autoleht. Forester on maastikul omasuguste seas võimekam, lisab Eesti Ekspress tehnika. Eesti võitja Forester on uuenenud värskema ilme ja veelgi rikkalikuma varustusega.
Kirge, tööd, teadmisi, raskusi, rõõme, muresid, võite, kaotusi, kogemusi, armastust, konkurentsi. Sada 60 aastat riiklikku hobusearetust Eestis.
Kui igatseda loodab meel, kui üksik pilv mu poole teel, mu koju tood sa, mu koju tood sa. Kui tajun ootust südames, kui ära väsinud rännates, mu koju tood sa, mu koju tood sa. On lootus taas, valgus toas, on meie jaoks, võin taas hingata. Kartmata, et kaotada, mu koju tood sa.
Läbi aastate sinuga, Postimees.
Head pealtvaatajad, meie viimane suur võistlus on kohe-kohe algamas Alexela maailmakarikas ja nüüd on minu kõrval meie rajameester, meie koosdisainer, nagu öeldakse inglise keeles, Marko Behrens Saksamaalt. Ja üks Alexela Horse Show traditsioonidest on see, et koos rajameistriga kõnnitakse läbi Grand Prix maailmakarika rada. Aga enne ma küsin tema käest mõned küsimused. This is your first time in Estonia. What did you think about the whole event? Marko ütleb, et see on suurepärane üritus. See on võrreldav teiste maailmakuulsate showdega, tõesti hea. Väga professionaalselt organiseeritud. Ja eriti head on need abilised, kes siin on võtta. Ja ma arvan, et kõik need abilised, kes on seda rada ehitanud, väärivad teie aplausi praegu. So let's start walking the course. So this is the first obstacle. And what can you say about? See on hästi sõbralik, ainult 1,35 kõrge. Ja siis on vaja 7 fuleed kuni järgmise takistuseni. Järgmine takistus on ka suhteliselt sõbralik. See on ainult 1,45 kõrge. Siis on vasakpööre kuni selle punase seinani. See müür on kõrge 1,50 ja pärast seda pöörame paremale. Ja siis tuleme sellele okserile, mis on punane ja sinine. See on 1,45 kõrge ja 1,50 lai. Siis on väike hingetõmbepaus, et valmistada ennast ette järgmiseks tähtsaks ülesandeks. See on 2-osaline süsteem. Kõigepealt okser ja siis lattaed ja siis sealt edasi 4 fuleed takistuseni number 6. Ja see on jälle 1,45 korda 1,50 okser. Siis on üks kõige raskemaid kohti tervel sellel rajal. Tuleb 3-osaline süsteem. See on väga lühike lähenemine. Ja siis on 1 fulee vahe ja 2 fulee vahe. Väga normaalne ja kergesti sõidetav. Aga on alati väga keeruline sõita sellist süsteemi, eriti kui see on publikule nii lähedal. Siis on vasakpööre. 5 fuleed, mida tuleb sõita võimalikult kiiresti, kuni selle Alexela takistuseni seal. Ja siis teeme V-takistusele vasaku pöörde. See on üks nendest hüpetest, mille kõrgus on 1,60 m. Ja siis seal on joon okserile number 10, mis on 1,45 korda 1,50 lai. Ja pärast seda tuleb see kollane takistus, mis on 1,50 m kõrge ja tema laius on 1,90 m. Siis 5 fuleed ja viimane takistus Alexela, mis on siin, mis on 1,60 m. See on siis teine takistus, mis on 1,60 m kõrgem. Which one do you consider the most difficult one? Ja just see viimane lähenemine on kõige keerulisem Marko Berensi arvates. So how many clears? Kui palju puhtaid sooritusi? Marko ei ütle kunagi numbrit. Ta ütleb ainult seda, et kõige parem võidab. But what did you think about our riders? Ratsanikud on siin väga erinevad. On mõned, kes ei ole sugugi kogenenud ja on mõned, kes on jälle väga head. Ja seetõttu on natukene keeruline disainida neid radasid, sest sa pead leidma mingi kuldse kesktee. Aga ta siiski arvab, et selle rajaga peaksid toime tulema enam-vähem kõik. Ma olen alati küsinud rajameistritelt ühe küsimuse ja palunud neil sosistada, sest nad kindlasti ütlevad, et parim võidab, aga ma olen alati küsinud, et kes siis võidab ja selle ma ütlen teile alles siis, kui tulemus on teada. Ma ei ütle teile seda enne, kui sõit on läbi, aga suur aplaus Marko Berensile, aitäh talle nende radade eest. enne kui alustame võistlusega üleval restoranis laps otsib ema Jaanika. Lapse nimi on Madeleine.
Tallinn International
Palladiumis
Horse
otsib.
Show. We are here with Martti Karkolainen from Finland, and I am Katrin Bill, and we try to get all the good results to you as soon as possible in the best way.
I wish you also very welcome to the Sakkusuurhall in Tallinn, where the World Cup is just about to begin. Actually, we have 1 minute and 15 seconds to start.
Yes, and the course has all been set. Everybody is ready and in their places. Soon the first rider will come into the arena and we can start. The first rider in this class is from Finland. So Matti, it's one of your countrymen. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Marina Andrew, Eveli Luikka won this year the car prize in our GP series. So she's very
in good form.
She's in good form, and I hope that she will do well today.
A few words about the course that our German course designer has built us, Marco Behrens. He has built a course that's, I would say, I just walked it and I would say it doesn't have any, there's no one place that is really, really difficult, but everywhere it's all very technical. Because of our small arena, it's also more difficult for the riders and the horses. The fences come quite fast, so there's work to do. The bigger fences are number 9, which has a water under it, the vertical, and then of course the last line, triple bar into a vertical as the last one. It's a tricky one because there riders have to choose whether they go with 5 strides or 6 strides. And we have our first rider in the arena, Marina Enroth, with Eveli Luikka.
Yeah, let's see how she will perform.
Hopefully she gives a good start for our show. Marina has said that her best results are Finnish and Nordic champion of 2016. So we see that this year she has been doing really, really good. Also with the same horse. So should be a good start.
Yeah, now she's turning to left to obstacle number 3.
And I spoke too soon, of course. The third fence is a wall, and Marina made a mistake there coming in, and the horse stopped. Also from the wall to this oxer, it's a difficult line. Either you can choose whether to go with 5 or 6 strides, but I'm guessing more of them will go with 6 strides. Just to get a better turn to the next combination, which is an oxer vertical combination from a very short turn.
There was a knockdown on 7A, giving 4 faults.
So this is the big vertical with water that I was talking about. And now this fence there, we didn't see it so good, but it's a white poles on top, which makes it a little bit more difficult for the horses, since it's not, it's blending in with everything else so well. So the horses are maybe looking at a little bit more, and makes it more difficult.
The time allowed on this course was originally 69 seconds, so we have to see whether that is
Marina Enroth, 17 karistuspunkti,
Marina took a bit of more time.
Yes, and she also had a refusal, so they would have to see a few riders who actually make it through without any refusals.
Exactly, and the tempo requirement is 350. And because of this very small arena, it is difficult to keep it.
I was just going to say that to keep a good pace on this arena is quite difficult, with everything colorful around for the horses to see. It's quite tricky. This horse that Hanna Tardivo is now riding, Prince Clintus, is her number 1 horse, and she has made some very good starts with this horse a few years ago.
Yeah, last year, 2015, Hanna won the Finnish Grand Prix.
And Hanna has said They call the horse Prix. It's his nickname. And a very nice stallion, she says, real gentleman. Now she has one mistake already. Also coming into the last line is quite difficult from straight from the corner, and there is a vertical. The second vertical is right in the turn, so you can't see so well how to ride to the triple bar. So that makes it even more difficult.
Next to ride Andis Varna,
The
KS
result
Koradina,
for folds
Latvia.
and time was 62 seconds and some fractions on top of that. So I think the judges will keep the 69 seconds time allowed.
So the time here at this show has been an issue since the beginning. It has even in the classes which are not speed classes, the time is quite tight, and riders really have to ride to get in the time allowed.
Exactly, but that's one of the tasks they have.
Yes, and many of them have failed, but a lot of them have also done really nice rounds thanks to that.
And now we have Andis Varna riding Koradina from Latvia.
Koradina is actually quite young horse. Is actually, or he is now 9, but he already started at Las Vegas World Cup final last year when she was only 8 years old, and before that she has already won many Grand Prix as a 7-year-old. So this horse has a lot of talent and has been has a lot of experience for her age.
Yeah, and this rider is actually placed on the 9th place in the Central European League with 29 points so far, and that's the current standing.
Yes, we actually have in our show, we have 3 best riders from the Central European League here. The leader, Maria Bibikova, Natalia Simoni on the 2nd place, and David Kubiak on the 3rd, and they're all starting here also. A little bit later we'll see them on the arena.
Yeah, and Andis is now approaching without any penalty points.
And we have our first clear round. As I said, this horse can do a lot.
Yeah, and actually when we get the second, or hopefully more clear rounds, we will see one jump off.
Yes, we are hoping for a jump off, of course. What would be a Grand Prix without a jump off, right?
Exactly. But on the other hand, we have 33 riders on the starting list, so the initial course will take maybe about an hour.
Yes. And next rider is Sigmantas Šarka on the horse Aster, and he's actually, I would even say he is a legend already in Lithuania. He has been riding on so many shows already, and he's a real grand old man. And he has shown some really good starts in our show as well. This year he won the Riga World Cup with this horse already, so they are another couple who is in really good shape this season.
I think quite many of our riders this weekend has been in good shape.
Yes, we have had quite a nice show. And the riders generally, they do say that they like Tallinn Horse Show very much because of the atmosphere, and also the organizing of the show is really, really good and top level show. It is actually one of the 2 indoor shows, international indoor shows in our region. So yes, everybody likes it and everybody wants to take part here in any form they can.
Yeah, and when you look at the tribunes, you can see that we have a lot of spectators as well. Yesterday we had a full house.
Yes, and now we have another clear round in front of this full house, so we have a jump off.
We have secured a jump off.
Yes.
Clear round, Sigmantas Šarka, time 60.86. Rajale tuleb Rein Pill, Abrok, Eesti.
And now we have the first Estonian in the start, Rein Pill, who has also shown his great form on this show. He managed to win the 140 class on Friday and was winning the 6-bar also together with the Lithuanian rider Valdemar Sukauskas yesterday.
Yes.
When they both jumped 180 on the last fence.
Yes.
polite gentleman saluting the judges, and the performance starts. What could you tell about Brock?
Brock is a really a hot horse, I would say. He's really has a lot of blood, and he's really a fighter, I would say. And that's how I have also spoken with my dad. That's how he likes his horses, when they are a little bit more hot and are running, that he manages them quite well. So it's a perfect horse for him.
Yeah, and starting quite smoothly and nicely. But as you can see, the curves are very straight.
Yes, I was just going to say that this turn to the combination there with the oxer in the green combination is actually quite difficult, since it's a short turn, and the combination in with an oxer you have to have a little bit speed, and that's where the mistake came. And also another mistake on the first of the triple combination. The arena is quite small, so a triple combination in this arena is always hard to ride, because it always starts from very much in the corner. So
yeah, both the riding in and riding out are difficult.
Yes. And in this course, I would say the most difficult part for me maybe would be after the triple combination, where you have to ride to an oxer right in front of the big screen here in the indoor, and you don't see really. It's like a blind turn, because there's another fence in front of it, so you don't really see your distance so good. And then right after that you have the high vertical number 9 with the water under it.
Yeah. And the next rider comes from Lithuania, Danielius Kutkauskas, riding Tom Riddle S. He is currently placed on 11th place in the Central European League with 24 points.
Yes, and he did also good at Riga World Cup this year, where he won second place with the same horse. This horse was actually ridden by his nephew first, Benas Kutkauskas, but Benas quit riding a few years ago, so now Danielius can ride this good horse.
And it's nice that we can take good care of horses, and good horses.
Yes. Now the sharp turn to the combination. And the mistake again, as I said, it's really, the horses have to be really powerful to jump the oxer there from the corner.
And I think it's quite difficult when the season has just started indoors.
Yes, this show is actually one of the first shows, indoor shows in our region, so the horses aren't quite used to it maybe yet. Having been galloping around the big arenas during the summer, and now coming into this really small arena.
Exactly, and the rider retires.
Yeah, it wasn't really his day today. Had already a few mistakes there. And now we have a Russian rider, Valeria Sokolova, on Coupe de Foudre 5th. She has actually been training a few years together with Jos Lansing, world champion from 2000, a Belgian rider, a really famous Belgian rider, and learned quite a bit there.
We have quite a good crowd from Russia competing here in Tallinn this weekend.
Yes, as I say, it's... now she missed the distance there a little bit. Yes, this is a difficult part there from the wall. You know, you have to choose whether to go with 5 or 6, but she was a little bit confused there and didn't really decide on which stride she was going to go.
One more down.
And you can see how the riders, they really have to, they turn and they ride immediately, because there's no time for waiting. If you wait too long, you've missed your distance, and you will have a fault there.
And even this rider retires.
And now we have Vladimir Beletsky, another Russian rider, one of the favorites of the Estonian crowd here, always a showman. He's actually now a candidate for the Russian Equestrian Federation president, I believe.
Yeah, and normally on Saturday evenings when we have this big show and either six bar or something else which is nice, he will take the applauses.
Yes, he will always turn the crowd on and give them a great show. He hasn't had the best show here, I must say, this weekend. But it is riding and days are never the same.
No, and Vladimir has been in Central Europe for many years for training.
Yes, he has a stable in Germany, but he spends also a lot of time now in Moscow.
Mm-hmm. But proceeding now without penalties.
Triple combination.
Ah.
And a mistake from the first one. This triple combination, when I was walking the course, I actually have to say was not, it was totally rideable, it was totally okay, but triple combination is always a very technical and difficult obstacle. So,
yeah. And I must say that Marco, who is the course designer, has done a quite good job in not having traps in the obstacle.
Exactly.
All distances are according to the book.
He makes the riders think, he makes the riders decide and choose whether to go on which stride, but he doesn't make it impossible.
Exactly. So our next rider comes from Lithuania, Matas Petraitis, Solidio Gloria.
Yeah. Matas is one of the brothers, one of the two brothers jumping here, quite young actually, 22 years old only. But they ride a lot and they have had good trainers and they're very talented riders, both him and his brother.
Yeah, because we are around the Baltic, the horse culture is hundreds of years old.
Yes, and it's especially, I would say, from the Baltics, Lithuania has the best market and the best, the most horses and the most experience on breeding the horses and also riders.
Well, actually, today in previous classes, the Lithuanians were taking all the prizes.
Yes, they have been on fire this weekend, I must say.
And the triple combination again.
And on a small arena like this, what makes it more difficult is also that most of the fences are against the sides and towards the people or towards something a little bit spooky. So you always have to really ride the fences. But then when you ride them too much, you might get the mistake also easier. So
exactly.
That's what riding is all about. You have to figure out your horse and just...
Yeah, 8 faults and time 59.01 into the 5th place so far.
And we have Gunnar Glettenberg, next Estonian, in the start on horse Quote. Gunnar has won here 2 times. He is an Estonian that has most victories here. And his best horse, Novesta, he has even taken part 2 times in the World Cup final.
Yeah.
In Kuala Lumpur and also in Las Vegas.
And I think Gunnar is partly going into training as well.
Yes, he is, and he's working actually a lot with younger riders and trying to do everything a little bit, like breeding and selling and riding himself and training the young ones. So to find balance in all of this is quite difficult.
But many horse people do it.
Yes, it's a real, it's a life choice. It's a lifestyle. It's not really only sport. Sport is just a part of it. So.
Exactly. So 1 pole down when he's entering the triple combination.
Yeah, pity. Would have been. It's always nice to have an Estonian in the jump off, because then the audiences are so much louder. Also for the others.
The audience explodes.
Exactly, yes. I remember 2 years ago when Tiit Kivisild won the Grand Prix here on his then best horse Cinnamon. The crowds went crazy after Tiit had jumped the last fence, and it was actually a very good combination, because Cinnamon was actually on the poster of the show, so yes. It was actually a very good thing to happen.
Mm-hmm. So, next rider coming from Poland.
Yes, David Kubiak. He is on the third place in the Central European League at this moment, so definitely one to watch.
And so far we have 2 clear rounds. So at least in the jump-off we will have 2 riders and hopefully a few more.
Yes, as they say, it is common to have like a quarter of the riders at the jump-off. Then the course designer has done a good job. Maybe we don't expect so many at the Grand Prix level, mm-hmm. But anyway, a few more would be nice.
Exactly. 1 pole down.
David has described his horse as very sensitive, and as we see, she is a little bit hasty and coming into the fences, and already had 1 mistake. Quite Donaldson is a nice name for a horse, of course. Mm-hmm. I sometimes wonder who makes up these kind of names, but yeah.
And the final line.
And stays on 4 penalties.
Into the 4th place. Not bad.
Yes, was quite fast also. So.
Yeah. And then a bit younger riders generation.
Yes, a new generation is coming. Kerttu Klettenberg from Estonia. She actually managed to do very well last year here. She was 3rd in the Grand Prix with her then best horse Ulrike R. But Ulrike is now in the field and enjoying. She is now retired, so enjoying her nice retirement. Mm-hmm. And Kerttu is now riding the bigger classes with Toscana. Toscana is not so reliable maybe than Ulrike was, but on a good day she can definitely do it. She has all the scope for it.
And so far, clear round.
Yes, I am keeping my breath
Thumbs
now
up.
a little bit. Lucky with the oxer to the vertical there.
But she's riding very exactly, which I think is
good. She's doing a very good job with this somewhat slow and big mare, but the first day she hasn't done so well. She had a few mistakes in every class, but this looks very promising.
Yeah, the only hesitation I have is the time allowed, which is a bit tight.
Yes, we will see if she makes it. The last line. And one more.
She will make it.
And one mistake on the last fence. What a pity.
Last fence
such a nice round.
Yeah. But it was a quite nice round.
Yes, and as we said, she was quite slow, so...
yeah, but I think we have to keep in mind that we are jumping 160 level, which is not easy.
Yes. And now we have Rosa Mägelain start on Virgin Express. And Virgin Express is actually a known name for the Estonian audiences. Rein Pill used to ride this horse on many years on a high level, so we'll see how the young Finnish rider is going to manage this course.
we will see a few more Finnish riders in this GP, and there is the youngest generation coming up, even from Finland, even
Yes.
if we are a small nation in riding.
Yes. And that's always a good thing. You see that the sport still keeps going.
Yes. There was a slight touch on the upper pole, but number 3 went well.
I have ridden a few Grand Prix with this horse myself last year, and I must say this horse is the most reliable horse that I actually ever rode. Now she makes a mistake, but that's always that can happen in such a big class and in the difficult turns.
Exactly, and here you get, of course, 4 penalty points, but you also get the time correction of 6 seconds.
Yes.
Which with this very tight time limit is a bit of a issue.
Can be a problem for her.
But let's see if she manages to go over the poles. Much better.
Yes, second time was much better.
Yeah, but the options are now used, so now it should go well.
Yes, it can't happen again, so... And now the last line to the vertical. And also a mistake from the last one. That gives 20 penalties altogether. This was not their day today, but they have shown really good shape in some other shows before, so definitely they will keep on trying and get some better results.
And on this level, you need to have experience.
Exactly, for a young rider like she is, it's still great experience to jump here.
Yes.
And now we have the Central European League leader at the moment, Maria Bibikova from Russia in start, with her number 1 horse at the moment, Quasimodo.
Quasimodo is only 11 years.
Yes, and Maria has described her partner as her best friend, so as her best friend forever. So they must really be attached to each other, and this is actually what you have to have, like a really good companionship with your horse, because on this level you must trust your horse, and the horse has to trust you the same way.
Exactly.
Otherwise, no good can come of it.
Yeah, but clear round so far.
She hasn't had the best show also here, but now she's coming very, very good.
That was obstacle number 9, so 2 more obstacles to go.
To the last line now. And another clear round.
So we have
very nice round.
3 riders participating in the jump off, which is very nice.
And now we have in start the Portuguese rider Manuel Vasconcelos de Sousa on Zulena van de Kappel. He's actually not coming here from Portugal. He stays in Finland,
yes.
and is riding there at the moment. So just over the Gulf.
Exactly, it's only 2 hours boat trip, and I meet Manuel every weekend on shows in Finland.
Yes, and it's actually a very popular show amongst the Finnish. I think they all want to come here really to jump, and easy to come here for them, and a nice show and a nice atmosphere always bring them back.
And it's so near.
Yes. But it is Tallinn and Helsinki are the closest 2 capitals in Europe, I think, besides Vienna and close to Austria and Slovakia. Then Bratislava and Vienna, I think, are the second.
Well,
second
actually,
place.
in summer I come to Tallinn with my own boat, and it's a trip of 88 kilometers.
So,
yeah, but a few poles down when Manuela is riding out from the tree combination. His horses are very hot.
Yes, I was just going to say,
yeah.
Like the man coming from a hot country. Oh,
Oops.
Big mistake here.
Yeah.
Can he manage the last one? Also a mistake there, but otherwise a nice round, but the last line a little bit,
20 penalty points.
And shakes his head also, obviously disappointed in this end.
Yeah. And another rider from Russia.
A young rider, actually. She has many horses here already for her age. She has been riding quite a lot of the bigger classes already. And also here in the 6-bar competition, she showed a nice rounds.
Let's keep our thumbs up for Alexandra.
And her best result for sure is last year's European Championships for junior riders, then I'm thinking, where she got 11th place, which is definitely a very good result.
Yeah. And I was thinking over the weekend that the Russians used to be very physical riders, but their style has changed a lot.
Yes, they are. Probably they have access to good trainers in Europe also, and that's what makes them so much better already.
Yeah. So far, clear round.
Very nice horse also. Alexander has said that his horse, a funny fact about her horse is that when she says kiss kiss, then the horse reacts to that.
There was a small mistake.
From
and another one, 8 faults.
It is often so that when you get the one mistake, there's easily another one coming, and here we have seen in the end with a beautiful start. Still in the end, she got 16 penalties. So
yeah, but if you think that the time allowed is 69 seconds and we have 15 effort, that means you have every 4th second a new pole in front of you.
Yes, so it's a really big effort for the horses also physically. So
yeah, and try to corrigate your mistakes. 4 seconds is not much to do it.
Exactly, and so we have a little break now.
Yeah, they will.
And they are showing the leaderboard here, and we see we have three clear rounds so far. So we will have a nice jump off, but we are of course expecting more from the other half. We've had 16 riders so far, so we are exactly in the middle now. Another 15 to go. Yes, somewhere. And we see that we were actually saying that Gertu with Toscana was not so fast, but as we see that the big horse can be a little bit tricky. It looks that it's slow, but the strides are quite long, so they still manage to do it fast, do a fast time. So they're actually on the 5th place as the best Estonians at the moment for the home crowd.
Yeah. This is the 14th World Cup here in Tallinn.
Yes, so it's actually next year is the anniversary year, so we're expecting a lot more fun here tomorrow. So or next year, sorry, and it's going to be a wonderful show again.
Yeah, as you can see in the tribunes, it's almost a full house.
Yes, it has happened that they have to close the door. The organizers have to close the doors and say actually say no to people that you can't come anymore.
Yeah.
For security reasons, they actually can't let more people in here. So,
if you think our course designer Marco, what could you say about his courses and compared with, say, the normal guys you have here?
Yes, as I was writing also, I would say that I really liked his courses, and I really would like him to come back here at one point in the future, because as we spoke, that there are no traps in this Grand Prix. Also, there were also no traps in the other classes, but still they were very technical, and it isn't easy to build a nice course here in the small arena, and sometimes you still get a funny turn or something that the riders don't like so much. But I would say that all the turns were like they were all doable. You just had to be a rider and ride it. And if it was a speed class, there was always chances to make sure the turns and decide whether to go for the victory or just to go and make a nice clear round.
And I would say that even this warm-up arena is not too big. It's very small.
It is very small. It is. It's really difficult to ride there together with another riders and manage. You have to be really flexible, and you have to be really look out if you're.
Exactly, but what I noticed when I was watching the riders to warm up their horses, they are very polite towards each other.
Yes,
it's very nice.
It can happen often there. It's like everybody understands that it is what it is there. The situation is that it is, and you can't really change it, so you would better try to make the best of it. So
exactly, and even if it's quite warm now, but some years we have had snow this time of the year already.
I remember there was one year that Tallinn Horse Show was held in spring, actually in March, and we had really cold weather then, and we had snow then, and that was actually crazy for the horses. They had like 5 blankets on them, and it was so heavy to walk for them to walk around maybe. And yes, it was difficult. And we had ice, and Estonian winters can be really cold.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they've managed. Let's say the teams here who are the volunteers, they know what to do, and the stable team is also a top team, because they know exactly how to behave when there's a lot of rain or when there's snow and cold, how to make the riders and the horses feel better.
Yeah. How many volunteers do you have now?
I'm thinking we had around 150, 60 volunteers altogether, which is a big amount. And I was actually just speaking with the head judge here, Cesar Bompalzel, and he was saying that it's so nice to be a part of something that works so well, like a clockwork, and everybody knows exactly where they should be on what point and what to do, and it just runs like clockwork here.
Yeah. We will have in 2 weeks' time in Helsinki the Western European League, and I think we have almost 500 volunteers in our show, which is actually the biggest indoor happening in Finland.
Yes. The volunteers are always the people to thank, actually.
Exactly.
And we can do that here now for the audiences in front of the TVs as well.
Yeah, because if you look at the people in the arena, when the pole goes down, it doesn't take long before it's up again.
Yes, they all know where and when they have to be fast and react. But here we start now again with next rider, Vital Junjiko, who's from Belarus. On the horse Karimbo.
Approaching obstacle number 1.
Vital has also showed some nice rounds with this horse also. He says his best result is from this year. A fourth place on St. Petersburg Grand Prix. And it's actually not an old horse yet. It's only 9 years old, so still a lot of experience to gain. But it's coming clear now to the triple combination.
Yeah, let's see how he can manage it. A and B, it was clear.
Very good.
And the whole performance so far is clear. And time runs smoothly.
If they can keep it up, they are going to have a really nice clear round here.
Mm-hmm. One more to go.
And another clear round.
Another clear round.
Very nice round, a very good and scopy horse.
Then we have 4 riders participating the jump off in this FEI World Cup presented by Alexela in Estonia.
Yes, it's getting interesting. And we have another Estonian on the arena, Kulo Kender on the horse Artas, who is also known as a very hot horse, and a horse that's definitely not so easy to ride, so we'll see how Kulo manages it today.
Kulo competes quite a lot in Finland and actually lives partly in Finland.
Yes, his sponsor and who he works for is Finnish, and he has all his horses actually in Finland. So.
And all horses are hot.
Yes, that's probably the way he likes it also.
Yeah.
And he's also always like a rider who really goes for the victory. So in the speed classes, when he's on top of his game, he's really hard to beat.
Exactly. But Kulo is quite tall, and most of his horses are not that big.
Yes.
So Kulo could do a good basket player.
Yes.
But he's a good rider as well.
And we see he's a very good rider, and so far it's a very nice and clear round. And manages the triple combination clear.
Yeah.
4 more fences. The Estonian audience is not breathing at the moment, and again, I spoke too soon. A mistake here.
Yeah, 1 pole down and the first refusal.
Yes, this can happen actually. If you have a mistake on one fence, the horse can still maybe save you, but then you'll have a mistake on the next one. Exactly. Because of your mistake on the previous one.
Yeah.
So.
But it only reminds us riding is not too easy.
It's not just sitting in the saddle.
No.
And otherwise a nice round again. What a pity. Another Estonian out of the game.
Yes. A next rider from Poland.
Michal Kazmelchak on the horse Helia van de Heehok is on 17th place in the Central European League. He said he first sat on a pony at the age 3, and then but didn't start riding then. Only 6 years later is when he started in a club near Krakow. He's also a very talented rider. He has had very nice rounds here at the Tallinn Horse Show also. He is actually a very good friend of Estonian rider Tiit Kivisil, so he always comes back here to meet his friend.
And proceeding quite nicely.
Yes, but he also has experience here. He has the year that Tiit won the Grand Prix, he was second, and the next weekend in Lithuania, he was the one to win the Grand Prix. And our rider Kertu Klettenberg was then second, so that's riding.
Yeah.
But here we have already 2 mistakes, and we won't see him back at the jump off again.
And 1 more to go. Yes.
And stays on 8 faults.
The next to ride, Susanna Granlund, riding Finland.
Then Susanna Grand Route. She comes from Finland and is one of our recent upcoming riders, riding a lot of horses and difficult horses.
She has won a lot recently in Finland, I hear, and as I see here also, she is a very, very good and talented rider. She managed to win yesterday a class. She managed to win a class yesterday, and also has shown good rounds with this horse.
Yeah, this year Finnish Championships she got the bronze medal. Precise work.
Yes, she has marked down that she started riding at the age of 1 or 2. So all her life, basically, she has been riding, which gives her a lot of experience already on the horses, small and big ones.
And adds a lot of life quality.
Exactly. And she comes pretty good now to the vertical with the water easily. Boxer easily clear. And the last line now. He misses the distance here a little bit and gets a fault.
Yeah, but only 4 faults, which is quite good anyhow.
Yes. As we have only 4 riders at the jump off, she manages to end up on 5th place at the moment.
Yeah.
Which makes her the fastest 4 faulter.
So, next rider from Estonia. Elisa Sunejalk riding Troja.
Yes, and she has actually shown a lot of nice rounds on this horse. Recently they've had a little bit problems with the horse's health, but as we see, she's now back in start, so in the big course, so we'll see how she manages it today.
Yeah, Troja is already 16.
Yes, it is actually a funny thing with Troja's age. Nobody actually really knows how old she is because yes, I don't know. She had no papers probably when she was first found, and nobody knows her breeding either. So
then I think we are polite and don't ask the lady's age.
Exactly. We'll just stick to the 16 that we
think.
Yeah, we think. And here the difficult turn to the green combination and the mistake there.
But I can recall Elisa when she was riding ponies as well, so she's been around long.
Yes, she says she started riding at the age of 10, so it's been a while.
Yeah, but unfortunately retires, yeah.
Yes, probably is not actually there yet to jump the big classes, but a little bit more training and she'll be there.
Exactly. And now the audience is applauding for Urmas Raag.
Yes, another Estonian. Carlos Urmas is actually Estonian champion from this year and also from last year, so with the same horse, so he's definitely one to watch for the Estonian audiences. And Carlos is a really powerful stallion, and the jumps are always really, really big, so if all goes well, he's definitely one to watch and to get to the jump off.
Has Urmas ever won the Tallinn Horse Show?
Urmas has never won the Tallinn Horse Show. He was at the jump off last year, if I remember correctly, but didn't win then. But he's one of the, I think he's the only one of the older generation riders in Estonia who hasn't won, who hasn't got the title for this show.
And now the first refusal on obstacle number 1, yeah.
We didn't expect that, really. It is always a real surprise to have a mistake like that on this level on first fence. So it wasn't definitely what Urmas was expecting. And as you can see, it's a really powerful horse, and otherwise the jumps are all nice.
Yeah, Nurmas as rider is very experienced.
Yes, and another mistake here. Again, today is not their day, really.
Well, as they say, you can't win every day.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have so many riders coming, 10 riders more,
Mm-hmm.
and will be, and here Urmas retires.
Yeah.
Today it didn't work out for them. Not a pity.
And another Lithuanian rider. They have been very successful during this weekend.
Yes, they have, and Irmantas Krikenis, who we see here, has also shown us nice rounds with Glamour Forever. Irmantas Krikenis is actually on the 16th place now in the Central European League with 21 points, so has had very good season this year also.
And now to number 3. Oops.
And a big mistake here. He wanted to make a stride less, but the horse wasn't really reacting to his leg probably, and
yeah, that was knocked down and then a refusal, so 8 faults, unfortunately.
Yes, and we see if he...
But could retain his balance anyhow.
Continues on, but you can see the horse is a little bit
yeah, the tempo is broken.
Yes, it's not the same anymore.
No.
Also mentally for the riders, and it's difficult to start again in the middle of the course when you've planned to do it from the beginning the same way and to keep going, and that's what the Irmantas is doing with retiring, because it didn't really work out for them today.
Exactly. Then we have Jukka Rantanen from Finland. He's one of the Finnish senior riders. I think Jukka is now 57 or 58, but actually has 2 horses here in Tallinn and has managed quite well with the new horses.
Yes, has been placed here and in the big class as well, and is doing good. But it's very common in riding to have a little bit older riders also, and older athletes. Like in the Olympics, riders are normally the oldest there. I believe a Canadian rider, Ian Miller, was 56 or 58 last time he competed.
Yes.
He wasn't in the team this year, I know, but yes, 4 years ago in London he was still up and fighting.
But say Jukka is horse dealer and a true horseman.
Yes. Now he makes a mistake on the first fence, which is always really also mentally difficult for the riders. Like when you make a mistake on the first one already, it's
it's killing you mentally.
Yes, you have to really get yourself together to keep going and still try to make the best out of the rest. But
no, this was not the day for Jukka.
Yes, on this level already, when there's a mistake and you know that there are some riders to the jump off, it's maybe better to save your horse.
Exactly.
And now we have Andrius Petrovas, another strong Lithuanian rider who has already won a few classes here this weekend with other horses as well. Definitely one to watch for jump off. Andrius is also very known to ride very difficult horses, and some horses that other riders would never want to take to ride. He's taking and manages to do it always surprisingly well.
Well, it's called talent.
Yes, it's exactly what it is.
Let us see how he manages these 12 obstacles and 15 efforts.
Horse Centrino is also 8 years old, so still not so old.
Mm-hmm. But seems to me that they are riding in very balanced way.
Yes, and have already managed to win a few Grand Prix this year. So they're really working good together. Their work is good.
Yeah. And the horse seems to be quite careful with legs, but a small mistake here and 4 faults.
Yes, on this level it's a really small mistake that you need, and you will get the fence down
Exactly.
easily. And the one mistake is easy to come.
Mm-hmm.
But he was quite fast, so he's still on 6th place at the moment. So
yeah. And then from Estonia.
And now Tiit Kivisil, who we spoke about before, not on his horse that he won one time the Grand Prix here, Cinnamon, but new horse Donna Paola, who is actually only 8 years old as well. A very hot mare from Verdi, a very known breeding stallion in Western Europe, but also very difficult to ride because of the hectic movement and difficult character, I would say.
But very often good horses are difficult to ride.
Yes, they are, and unfortunately he gets a mistake on the second fence already, and now also the third one. So it is also the first time I think Tiit is riding such a big course with this horse, and I'm guessing it didn't work out today.
So Tiit is retiring.
Sad for the home audience, of course. They still have only one Estonian coming, who is Oliver Karma, who actually has been in the jump-off in this Grand Prix. So we are still keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, but this is riding. Someday you manage to win, next day you
this is
don't
why
manage.
I think also riders are always very good friends outside of the arena, because one day you win and the next day you're in the bottom again, and anyone can win. It's like this. That's why I ride also, because anybody has a chance actually.
Yeah, but I mean the riding community is actually helping and pushing up the pals.
Yes. And here we see Christoupas Petraitis, the second of the Petraitis brothers, younger one. He's only 19, riding his best horse Lordano, a stallion, a beautiful stallion that he has had many good results already on this level as well.
Yeah, I noticed in the wet check that we have quite many stallions here.
Yes, can be.
If I recall it right, I think we have about 20 stallions.
Which is a lot, of course, which is difficult for the stable team to put them all in the boxes, as you can't really put two stallions next to each other, or a mare and a stallion next to each other. So it's like a puzzle the stable people have to put together. So
yeah.
But Lordano had one mistake already on the middle loxer of the triple combination, and they are not gonna be at the jump off.
But that's a combination of a small arena, high fences up to 170 centimeters, and actually not much room to maneuver.
It is actually also, I think, this class is like not the height here is from 140 to 160, and it is 20 centimeters is actually a big difference. So the horses always have to be careful and see how high they have to jump. It's not on the same level, but it's a little bit higher, some fences, a little bit smaller, so they have to be on top of their game to manage this course.
And next rider, Sanna Backlund, Wilhelmina from Finland. Sanna comes from a very competitive family. You might recall that his father was rally world champion in 1985.
Yes, she is a fighter herself, of course. I've seen her riding, and she's very competitive herself.
Yeah, and actually got silver medal in the Finnish championships this year.
So she is in good shape as well.
She's in good shape.
Are we going to get one more to the jump off?
I hope so.
We
I hope so.
We are hoping to see more riders, so we'll see a little bit faster jump off. And,
exactly.
And it will be much more...
but unfortunately, not this time.
Yes, she is out. But for the audience, is always nice to see good jump off where there are a lot of riders, because then the speed goes really up, and it's very exciting.
Yeah.
And the last one down as well, so altogether 8 faults.
We call to start Alexander Belekov, riding Vivaldi, Russia.
So we have 2 more Russian riders to go.
Yes, and the first of the 2 is Alexander Belekov on Vivaldi, which is at the moment his #1 horse, I believe, because it's really a good horse, a really powerful horse, and a scopy horse who can manage also, and the careful one as well. So this is all you want for a Grand Prix horse.
And his current standing in the Central European League is number 10 with 27 points. Let's see if he gets more from this competition.
Vivaldi was actually bought from Gunnar Klettenberg.
Oops.
A
bit of a
big
luck.
mistake here, but the horse manages it clear somehow. And what I was going to say is that Gunnar Klettenberg sold this horse to Alexander when he was only 6 years old.
Okay.
And Alexander Belekov has actually managed to make this horse really, really good. So take it to the top level. He is actually our last year's winner, but now he won't be in the jump-off anymore. As you saw, there was one mistake.
And the second one.
So one thing is for sure, we're going to have a new winner this year.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I believe none of the riders in the jump-off have won the Grand Prix here before.
I think you are right. So we will write new history today.
Yes.
Later on.
And the last chance for us Estonians.
What do you think Oliver and Vanko Z will do?
I must say they haven't had the best show here, but the days aren't brothers, as we say in Estonia. So we'll hope this is going to be their day today. So Vanko has managed to jump the Grand Prix clear here one time. So I believe it was 2 years ago, but now it's 2 years later. So we'll see.
But proceeding carefully.
And clears the oxer to the corner there. Now the combination. Clear so far. the triple combination. And the mistake there.
Oops.
And another one. Yes, it's not Estonian who's going to win here today. That's for sure as well now.
Exactly. But even if the riders are experienced, it is difficult.
It is difficult. The Grand Prix is never easy, that's for sure. And the horses, they are live animals, so they also have different days. And here,
then a crash again, and 6 more seconds.
As I said, of course, this last line is difficult in with the triple bar and then high vertical in the end to the corner. It needs really decisions from the horse as well as from the rider. So
yeah, and you have a big jumbo screen directly after the last obstacle on the arena.
Yes, and there are people walking around the arena everywhere, so the horses who are a little bit more spooky might see something that the rider probably won't see, and this is how the animals are.
Yeah.
And now we have Natalia Simonia, the last of the Russian riders. She's currently on the 2nd place in our Central European League, so she's definitely also one for the jump off. We actually have 3 more riders together with her in this initial round.
Mm-hmm. And starting here.
And the refusal already on the 2nd fence, that is really not what I expected from her, actually. She has shown nice rounds with this horse. It's a powerful horse, and as you can see, a very scopy one as well. As you can see, he's really flying over the fences, but then the rider makes a mistake again.
Yeah, and the 2nd refusal.
So they are out. We have so far 4 riders on the jump off.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
So it would be nice to have a 5th one.
Exactly, but we still have 2 riders to go.
2 riders to go. So. And the first one is another Lithuanian, Valdemaras Sukauskas on Huja Freitag. Also a funny name again. I must mention in Dutch it means Good Friday. But Valdemaras is also a very experienced rider. Used to work in Germany for years, and now he's back in Lithuania, training a lot, and also younger riders, and also riding himself now more on the bigger level.
Starting nicely. Let's see how it proceeds.
I must say another good thing about the course, and credit to the course designer again, is that the first line is nice. It's not too difficult, so you can really get your pace and get your good tempo into the whole course. So it's everything is there. You just need to go and get it.
Exactly. But the only difficulty is that it's actually on side of the.
Yes, well, that is one problem. Yes, but maybe for the 3rd day, it's already a little bit. The horses are maybe a little bit more common with the place here. They've been jumping here 1 or 2 days, and they feel more confident here. And Valdemaras has also the last one down, so 8 faults altogether. And we are now in the end of our class. Last rider.
Yes.
From Finland.
Julia Engblom. I meet her almost every weekend in some competitions. in Finland, and during the summer period we have a leading rider series, and Julia won a new car in this by winning this leading rider competition. So talented young lady.
Yes, she is, and we have also seen her in Tallinn a few years.
Yes.
And she's shown some very nice rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's clear we don't have an Estonian in the jump-off, but you still have a chance for your country.
We'll see it soon.
We keep our fingers crossed.
Yes. Unfortunately, we don't.
Yes. So we still have only 4 riders to the jump-off. But I think for a Grand Prix the 4 is actually it's okay. It was a course that wasn't too crazy course. I believe no rider will say it was very it was not rideable. It was just the mistakes, easy mistakes you can get anywhere.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, but I can recall one year we only had 3 riders to the jump-off.
It has happened.
And not with clear rounds. Everybody had at least 4.
Yes, yeah. I also remember that.
So we have managed to go through the initial course.
And we have 4 riders to the jump-off. We have Andis Varna, Sigmund Tasharka, Maria Bibikova, and Vital Junjikov.
Yeah.
And we don't have any Estonians or Finnish to the jump-off, which is a pity, of course, for us.
Yeah, but for the good sport, may the best rider and athlete win.
Now we have to find new ones to cheer for.
Exactly. But next time it might be different.
Yes, exactly. This is riding. And here you can see the leaderboard. So 5th place is Susanna Graner with the fastest 4-vaulter. And Andrius Petrovas a second best time for the 4-vaulters.
But as you look at the times to complete the round, they are very near each other.
Yes, so it was very steady round, and everybody was riding with a good pace, I guess.
Yeah. But I agree with you when you say that small mistakes actually taking the post down.
Yes, exactly. And there were mistakes all over the course. It wasn't like there was one place that was the trap, as we said before.
Yeah.
There was no trap everywhere. Everything was difficult for someone. So
exactly. Yeah. But I also agree with you that I think Marco, our German course designer, has done a good job.
Yes, absolutely, and we'll see what he's going to build for the jump-off.
In fact, I have the jump-off course here.
And the jump-off is actually, it starts in with the same green oxer, the first one of the combination out of the short turn. They have removed the second one, and then you would have to ride straight to number 6, which was the dark-colored oxer after the combination.
Yes, and then you turn left to the triple combination where you just jump the A and B parts.
Yes, and then following from there you have the same fences as in the initial round, 8, 9 and 10, and then you finish out with 14, which is number 1 in the initial round on the other side. So they are going to change that fence a little bit.
Yes.
But it's an interesting jump-off, I must say, because it's a little bit turning in the beginning, but then in the end you can really gallop to the last one.
Exactly. Length of the jump-off course is 250 meters, and time allowed will be 43 seconds.
And who do you think wins, Matti?
There are so many good riders who actually didn't make their way to the jump-off. So
exactly.
making qualified guesses is not that easy.
It is a good thing, actually. I think that all the riders in the jump off are from different nationalities, so there will be a variety.
Yeah.
Everybody will find someone to cheer for. So
say galloping to the last fence, number 14. It's not that easy either, because you have to balance your horse and keep it straight and controlled.
absolutely, but it's the one who does it the best probably wins the prize. So if you don't risk, you don't drink champagne, as they say. So
exactly, and time is one issue.
Yes, of course.
But as you can see, part of the arena volunteers are clearing out obstacles. Not
yes, they're going to have only the jump off fences in the arena, and that makes it also a little bit easier for the riders. It tempts them, I would say, to make shorter turns and get a nicer jump off and
exactly
more interesting for the audiences, I think.
And in fact, this is the last competition in this year's Tallinn Horse Show.
Yes, we are close to the end, so has been another nice year here and a beautiful show with a lot of great rounds and nice memories to take on to the anniversary year.
So very soon, 4 riders will enter in the same order than on the initial course.
Yes, and we will have the winner of the World Cup Tallinn International Horse Show 2016. There is only one lady rider in the jump off there.
Yes.
What do you think of that, Matti, that riding is the only sport where men and women compete together?
I think it's very good, and we can compete on equal terms.
This is actually true. I have to say myself that I don't feel at all intimidated by that, and I even think it's much more fun because of that.
And when thinking about the Central European League, Maria is leading the league now.
Yes. So she is actually one to watch in the jump off as well.
Could be one of the favorites.
Exactly. Against the 3 men, we will see who will be on top today.
And now we can hear the signal music, probably meaning that we are starting soon, the jump off.
Yes, and the first rider is probably entering the arena very soon.
Ready for the jump off on the FEI World Cup presented by Alexela with the Tallinn International Horse Show.
Yes, let's keep the thumbs up for all 4 riders.
Yes, we are. And the first rider is coming in. The first rider is Andis Varna from Latvia on the on his horse Koradina that he has actually managed to show us very nice rounds with. And here we see the warm-up arena where Andis was just making his last jump on the vertical, taking off his jacket and coming into the ring.
And the eternal question is now or never.
Exactly. I don't think any of these riders is coming here to just make a nice clear round. They are all here to win it, and we're going to see a very interesting jump off.
Well, they are athletes, and when you're competing, you should win.
Exactly.
And off you go, Andis.
Let's go. Taking his time here, concentrating.
And total silence.
Exactly, the audiences are quiet.
5A,
Nicely.
6 to
The
7A
first
and B.
fences, now the combination. Manages it clear. Little galloping to the oxer in front of the screen, big screen.
Mhm.
And now galloping to the last one. I must say, the clear round, I must say he has made the typical first rider in the jump-off round, really a safe and clear round.
Yes.
And the other ones now have to start chasing his time.
Yeah. Time to beat 34.88.
It will soon be clear if this was enough for the victory here tonight, or should he have risked a little bit more. And experienced Lithuanian rider Zigmantas Šarka now will start with his horse Aster, who he says is also really a fighter.
Yes.
The pair already won World Cup in Riga this year in the summer, so they know how to do it.
Yeah.
And coming clear to the last one. Looks to me is a little bit slower than Nandis.
Yes.
Yes. 0.2 seconds, but a nice round anyway, and he really deserves it. This placing here from the World Cup is gonna be very good for him.
Yeah, but 35.09 it's can be the second.
Can be second place, exactly.
Yep.
But now we see the Central European League leader, Maria Bibikova, in start, the young Russian rider. A young woman who has showed us nice rounds with this horse this season,
and beaten quite many men.
Exactly. So
Or all the men in the league.
And showed us showed that they are in good shape at the moment, also with the initial round.
But let's see how the speed is. It doesn't seem to be that fast.
Yes, the movement is not maybe as fast as was Koradina's, but it can change in a bit. And now the last one. Yeah, she is not as fast, I'm thinking also. So Andis is
35.83.
one rider away from winning the World Cup here in Tallinn this year.
Exactly. And Maria on third place now.
And we have our last rider in start now in Tallinn International Horse Show. In a moment we will have the winner, and the show is going to be finished for this year.
Yeah.
In the initial round, they jumped a really nice clear round also, so I'm sure Vidal is going to go and try and chase the time.
I think that too.
But so far, I must say, there hasn't been a lot of risks taken, maybe.
No, and unfortunately, combination part A down.
So he's the only one to have a mistake in the jump off. Yes, it's a tricky turn there to the combination, and it's in with the vertical, so it tempts you to make a short turn, but then you have to jump the oxer, so sometimes the horses go a little bit more forward there.
So one pull down, giving 4/4 and time 36.71 into the fourth place.
So they get fourth place, and the winner of this year's Tallinn International Horse Show is Andis Varna. And Koradina, as I said, they have won many Grand Prix together, but never in Tallinn, so congratulations to Andis, but also to everyone else placed.
They actually placed in the same order as they started.
As they started, so
it's very well organized.
Yes. But I think we are finished here, and I want to thank everybody for watching us. Hopefully you were happy with our comments, and we will surely be back next year.
Yes.
Thank you, Matti, and
thank you, Katrin.
Good luck in Helsinki Horse Show.
Well, that will be in 2 weeks' time.
Yes, and everybody who can come by and visit Helsinki Horse Show. Thank you, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Drowning in the river, trying to soothe my soul. Take me under, take me deeper than I choose to go. I can't see it any clearer. I said long ago. Down here underneath the surface, you're my only hope. If you remember me, everyone else can't forget. Everyone else can't forget. So then I have nothing, nothing. 'Cause I'd love to go down and watch you walk out of my life. Turn my face up to the sky. Oh, we all cry. Heart on the line for the love we left behind. I can't let you go this time. Now I know you hear me cry. Waiting for the storm to surrender myself. Baby, in your holy water and lay me down. If you remember me, everyone else can forget. Everyone else can forget. Tell them I have nothing, nothing. 'Cause I'd love to go down and watch you walk out of my life. Turn my face up to the sky. Oh, we all cry. Heart on the line for the love we left behind. I can't let you go this time. Now I know you hear me cry. nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore.
Lugupeetud pealtvaatajad, me oleme valmis alustama Tallinn International Horse Show Alexela maailmakarikaetapi võitjate autasustamisega. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to start with the award-given ceremony of World Cup presented by Alexela within Tallinn International Horse Show. Palun sõiduvõitjal tuua parimad autasustamisele. I would kindly ask the winner of World Cup presented by Alexela, Andis Varna, to bring the best riders to the award-giving ceremony. Auhinnad annavad üle. The awards are presented by meie sponsori, Eesti ratsaspordi pikaajalise toetaja Alexela nimel. On behalf of our sponsor and long-time backer of Estonian Equestrian sports, Alexela, nõukogu esimees, chairman of the board, Heiti Hääl. Eesti Ratsaliidu nimel, on behalf of Estonian Equestrian Federation, juhatuse esimees, the chairman of the board, Jaanus Bergman. Kohtunike kogu nimel, on behalf of ground jury, kohtunike kogu president of the ground jury, Cesar von Baltzel. Kohtunike kogu nimel, on behalf of the ground jury, väliskohtunik, foreign judge, Kari Jalassola. Alexela maailmakarikaetapi võitja on. The winner of World Cup presented by Alexela is Andis Varna, riding KS Korabina, Läti, Latvia. Võitja auks kõlab Läti rahvushümn. Please stand for the national anthem of Latvia. Maailmakarikaetapi võitjad autasustatakse Paul Roger šampanjaga. The winner of Alexela World Cup is presented a fine bottle of Paul Roger champagne. Teine koht, second place, Zigmantas Sarka, riding Aster, Leedu, Lithuania. Kolmas koht, third place, Maria Bibikova, riding Quasimodo, Venemaa, Russia. Neljas koht, fourth place, Vital Džudžikov, riding Karimbo, Valgevene, Belarus. 5. koht, 5th place, Susanna Granrud, riding Anatevka, Soome, Finland. Kuues koht, 6th place, Andrius Petrovas, riding Centrino, Leedu, Lithuania. Eesti Ratsaspordiliit soovib avaldada oma siirast tänu sõidutoetajale Alexelale. Estonian Equestrian Federation would like to express its deep gratitude to our sponsor Alexela by presenting them a token of appreciation. Ja jäädvustagem need maailma karika autasustamise pidulikud hetked nüüd ajaloo ürikute tarvis. Lühikeseks kõneks annaksin ma nüüd sõna kohtunike kogu presidendile. And now I would like to give a word for the speech to the president of the ground jury, Cesar von Waltzel.
Lõpule on jõudnud järjekordne traditsiooniline Tallinn Horse Show ja ma olen väga tänulik võimaluse üle sellel saada osaleda. Tooksin välja 5 olulist tegurit, mis on kindlustanud selle aastase eduka ürituse toimimise. Tallinn International Horse Show, korralduskomitee, mis on jätkuvalt tegutsenud väga kõrgel professionaalisel tasemel. Fantastilised sponsorid kindlustavad selle show toimimuse. Suurepärased ratsastajad, suurepärane üritus. Tallinn International Horse Show publik on maailmankuulus teie garanteerida selle imeliselle atmosfäär siin. Ja lõpuksi Tallinn International Horse Show hindamatu vabatahtlike armee. Annan edasi rahvusvaheliste föderatsioonide ja minun iskliku siira täna teille kaikille. Kohtumiseni järgmisel aastal.
Aitäh, härra president. Ja nüüd on jäänud auring maailmakarikavõitja juhtimisel. And now I would ask the winner of Alexela World Cup, Andis Varna, hailing from Latvia, to take best riders to the lap of honor. Õnnitleme veel kord maailma karikaetapi võitjat Andis Varnat ja teisi parimaid ratsanikke. Once more we congratulate the World Cup winner Andis Varna and the best riders. Thank you for your efforts. Täname ka lugupeetud autasustajaid. Hea publik, tänud teile olemast need viimased 3 päeva selle pika nädalavahetuse siin meiega. 16. aasta Alexela Tallinn International Horse Show on sellega ka lõppenud. Kuid ainult sellest, et järgmisel aastal uuesti tulla. Ning nüüd